professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Somebody was talking to Tony Bellew. And if you don't know who Tony Bellew is, he's a retired boxer. He was a world champion. I want to say light heavyweight. Most notably, if you watch movies, he was in the first and the third Creed. He's the guy that he knocked out in the third Creed, you know, in the beginning of the movie, and he's the guy that was a pretty boy or something like that, who was the champion in the first Creed. You get what I'm saying? So he was talking about family. So let's see what he got to say.
To any of my
Hold up.
To any of my
Hold up.
To any of my wife, my kids say something, do it any way, shape or form, you're finished. Someone does anything to one of my children, my wife, now I would expect every man to have these same models and code. I put them kids on this planet, they are my responsibility. They didn't ask to be born with it. I put them here and they are my responsibility. My job is to protect them and do everything in my power to make sure they are good and they are happy and they are living the best of their lives. I could lose it all in the blink of an eye. If someone was to do something to any of my wife,
So, sorry. Every family man has this in them. Every last one of them. And here's the thing. I think society uses male fatherly husband essence of protection as sometimes bait, but more so as a scarlet letter to make somebody a violent creature, a violent human being. And here's why I say that. When you go out into the world, you know what, I could do that. When you go out into the world, you have adults out here who don't have any problems preying on your kids, bullying your kids, fighting your kids, assaulting your kids, harming your kids, in all unjustified actions. This is what they do. But if your reaction as a father is to rain down vengeance, somehow you're at fault. You get what I'm saying? And people don't even have to know that's your kid. They can see a grown man, hemming up a kid, and another grown man come in and just pummel that grown man, and they'll tell them, stop. But we're living in a society that won't tell a grown man to stop beating on a kid. Even if, kid becomes a young adult, same situation, right? Some guys, when it comes to men's wives, that doesn't happen as much. I remember the girlfriends, that happens a lot. And guys will be very, very disrespectful if they see an attractive woman with her man and they think they can take them, or it's a group of guys. That used to be a thing. I don't think it's still a thing, but that used to be a thing. And but when that guy goes off the rails and really gets at those disrespectful guys, he's the bad guy. I didn't do nothing. Even with the most thuggish of guys, right? And then, when it comes to the family, dads is, you're the disciplinarian, you're the bad cop, mom's the good cop, and that's used against men in family court, whether it's divorce or not. So now you being a disciplinarian is a bad thing. Now you being a disciplinarian is is the fear of, oh, it could all end horribly wrong and this person could just beat the child to death, and it's like, okay, so, and guys have to, you know, as Tony was saying, you know, in a blink of an eye you could lose it all, because what he said is a father's justifiable response to his children being attacked. But in that justifiable response, he can lose it all. Because we live in a world where you're not as wrong. How can I say this? The person breaking into your house is not as wrong as the person who lives in the house killing the person breaking into their house. So take that logic and put it to kids, family, right? So the person who crosses the line, you know, gets more leeway than the person who has to defend that line that it was crossed. So that this is in every family, man. It's just the problem is it gets used against us all. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.